Thank you and welcome to Admire Bumbe YouTube channel, where we trade and make profit using volatility indices. Today I will slowly show you how to enter the trades using my Shatanga strategy. Mostly I like V100, V101S, V75, V75 1S. But as for 1S, it's good because it gives clear movements and it is quite faster than the other one, which is not 1S. So firstly, this is a demo account, because every practice is done on the demo account. So I can choose volatility indices, and I can choose volatility 25 1S, volatility 100 1S. Don't ever take any strategy from bush into your account. You must take it into your demo account. All mistakes must be done on demo account, and if you get the tips of the strategy, you then take those tips from your own side to your real account, so that you can register prosperity. You can be a successful trader. Volatility 75, yes. And then I want to use volatility 100 1S. So for this scalping strategy, what you're supposed to do is you must vary your time frames. You can begin from 1 minute, 5 minutes, then you can see a sell. 15 minutes, you can see a sell. 30 minutes, we can see a sell. 4 hours, we can see a sell. And then you can move back to 15 minutes. Then you can quickly place a trade. Like I want to use lot size of 5. And this one is a sell. So you allow these two lines to create a gap. So it must move upwards, so that it creates a gap between the lowest point it reached and the highest point where it is now. As you can see, I can easily place a sell here. My network is very poor, and for this trade I am guaranteed of profits. It can move where it wants, but there is no need for you to panic. The lot size is very big. So when you are faint-hearted, when you are not able to hold yourself, please don't place bigger lot sizes. Just place small lot sizes that you can contain when it goes to negative. This one is a sell, and I will hold it until it goes to blue. As you can see, it is moving downwards now. There is only one secret that you must know. Whenever or mostly when you place a trade on volatility indices account, these two lines or the quotes, they always move against you. So make sure when the retracement happens, your account must be safe, because this is a fact, not an opinion. I discovered that. And you can also look, as you can see now, under M15 15-minute chart, there is a bigger gap between my entry point and where the quotes are. And don't be deceived by this. When you move to M1, you can see a very big gap. When you move to M4, H4, there's a slight deviation or the slight movement upwards from my entry point. So don't get scared by the charts. The smaller the time frame, the bigger the gap between your entry point and the quotes. The bigger the time frame, the smaller the gap between your entry point and where the quotes are. So you must, as a scalper, use M1 up to M30. That is the shorter time frame. There is no way you can scalp using 4-hour chart, but we just do that to confirm the direction of the movement of the chart. So let me go back to M15. As you can see now, I have a profit of $45. I told you that I am pretty sure this trade is going to give profits. As you can see now, $74 profit, $64 profit. This is going to move down. As you can see, we have the green bars for buy and the red for sell. And from the left side of the red candlestick, there is a candlestick which shows that there was strongest resistance from moving downwards. So it's likely my trade is not going to a further point when it fails to break the same resistance where it is now. But when it goes beyond that point, it means I'm going to make more profit than expected. So don't ever make a mistake to place trades in such positions. You can cry of market manipulation because of blind entries. As you can see now, the same resistance on green candlestick is playing the same on the red candlestick. There are chances that it can go up because of the same resistance. There are chances that it can break the resistance and move down, because if it breaks the resistance, we can look for another candlestick where there was resistance, and as you can see, we can rely on this one at 10,167. So this is the point. When it happened to break the resistance at this point, it goes down to 10,165. So this is my first take profit position. When it breaks this resistance, it goes down to this point, 10,096. And I think at this level, it won't go beyond, because we've got these three candlesticks: the green at the left, red at the middle, and the red one, which is the third candlestick. All these candlesticks suffer from the same resistance line as I'm showing you. So what is required is just patience. You must practice patience, and always your account and your lot sizes must be proportional. Don't place bigger lot sizes on smaller accounts. So for smaller accounts, when you have $10, $50, $100, just use the minimum lot size for that index or asset. Like for 300, it's 0.20. You can use 0.20 for your $100 account, and that will be very safe for you. You won't suffer from any hypertensions, because this thing is the game of emotions. When you get emotions, it means you go for revenge trading, which is dangerous. You won't get anything from revenge trading. never fight the broker, but just strategize and get the profit. As you can see now, it's 137, and I can easily collect the profit. And as you can see, the gap between the position I entered and the gap and the lowest position which was reached is where I harvested the profit. This is how I take the Zvatanga. It's quite interesting, quite easy. So I want you to practice this in your demo account. And then if you master the strategy, take it to your real account. I thank you.